With the junior cert around now, you might have studied as hard as possible to maximize your chances of getting something good in the exam. But what if I told you there's one thing that you forgot? Now, I'm the type of person that tries to maximize the chances of succeeding in anything in life. And when I was in class and my teacher said that we can actually bring in snacks into the exams, I got an idea to maximize my chances of doing good in the exam and performing well in the exam. So I needed some snacks that are going to help my energy and my focus. So I researched and researched until I found exactly what I want, and I'm going to show you that today. So first thing, pre-exam. This is what you're going to eat before your exam. You want complex carbs and protein. If you don't know what complex carbs are, I'm going to explain it to you. So here we have carbs, here we have complex carbs, and here we have simple carbs. Simple carbs are basically a lot of energy and then an energy crash. Complex carbs are just a steady flow of energy. It might be less energy, but steady. So an hour or an hour and a half before your exam, you're going to go and you're going to have your meal. Some options are eggs, oats, peanut butter with toast, Greek yogurt, and a chicken and cheese sandwich. The protein helps with your focus, alertness, and memory, while the carbs are going to give you slow, steady energy, just like what I explained to you before. Now, let's go to during the exams. During the exams, there's three things that I think you should get. Number one, Sour Patch Kids. Now, since I couldn't find the vegan Sour Patch Kids, this is what I got instead. Now, I did just eat one now a second ago, but these are fruit pastels. They're a substitute for Sour Patch Kids, and I bet there's more substitutes, and I'll add them in the description. Now, Sour Patch Kids has no protein at all, but it's just simple carbs. That's it. It's going to give you a lot of energy and then an energy crash. Now, I'm going to also explain to you how to not get an energy crash when you want to have something like Sour Patch Kids or fruit pastels, but I'll do that in a sec. So the next food that you want to have during the exam is nuts. The fat in nuts is going to help with your memory and your recall. The fat in the nuts is going to help with your memory and focus. And the complex carbs is good for steady energy. And then the last thing that you should have during the exams are simply going to be some dark chocolate. So dark chocolate is good because it has fat, sugary carbs, protein, and caffeine. Now, all of this is going to boost your brain flow, but it's not going to give you a big energy crash. And finally, how are you supposed to eat these foods? So Sour Patch Kids, you're just going to have 2 to 3 pieces every 20 minutes. To explain this really simply, you're just going to get a bunch of energy, then right when you're starting to crash, you're going to have another 2. So you're going to just keep a steady high energy, but at the end of the exam you're probably going to crash really bad, but it's fine because it's after the exam. Who cares? Now, dark chocolate, you're going to have 30 minutes before the exam and then 1 hour into the exam. Nuts, you're going to have 3 nuts every 20 minutes, but you can have more or less. It doesn't really matter. Nuts are kind of less important than the other two because you already had your meal before the exam, and that is going to keep you steady already. But nuts is just a little extra. So I tried to keep this video simple and easy to understand, and I'm going to edit it simple and easy to understand. So let me know if you liked this video, and if you did, then subscribe and like.